Universities across the country are preparing for a demographic shift in 2025, but its impact may already be in motion. A BGSU professor shares what he's noticed and how this change will affect college enrollment.
And Walmart is giving back to the BG community, how the store is helping local survivors of domestic and sexual violence.
Plus, the end of the semester is near and students are preparing to move out. What the BGSU Office of Sustainability is doing to help students take the stress off moving off their hands, coming up.
Live from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
Changes are coming to your morning commute. Welcome to BG Today. I'm Steve Iwanek.
And I'm Claire Mitchell. A new roundabout is coming to East Worcester Street and Campbell Hill Road. Starting Monday, phase 1 of construction will begin. Now, traffic will be moved to the south side of East Worcester Street, allowing for one-lane traffic in each direction. Now, drivers, you should prepare for some traffic delays over the next few months. The roundabout should be done by August 1st, just before the beginning of that fall semester.
BGSU's enrollment is slowly recovering after taking a hit during the pandemic. Last fall, university officials say they saw a 7% increase in new student enrollment. However, this upward trend may not last. BGSU officials say they are preparing for a drop in the high school age population. Schools are calling this the enrollment cliff. And though universities are working to rebuild after the pandemic, they're being cautious.
The university is slower to hire new full-time permanent people because they think, well, we don't want to hire full-time people and then have to turn around in a year or two and cut them because enrollment's going down. But the other thing is we went from, all of the universities in Ohio doing pretty well to we're all fighting against each other to pull in the kids from in-state and figuring out ways to bring in kids from out of state.
We reached out to the Office of the Provost for more details about how long enrollment affects academic programs. We're waiting for them to get back to us. We'll have updates on this story in the next few weeks.
All right, let's talk weather now. So we had a pretty solid day today. I was a little hot wearing my jacket, but the day everyone's looking out for tomorrow, St. Patty's Day. Aaron, what are the celebrators looking at?
Hey, Claire. Now, we quite honestly have a big roller coaster in our weather coming up. As you can see, today into tonight, we have a chance for rain that could be coming in. As the night moves on, we can see rain start to move into the area, and that's a trend that's going to stick around. It is nice and warm today, 55 degrees. Not too bad of a low, only 49. However, today it is breezy at 10 to 15. Now, looking into the big day, St. Patrick's Day, it's a washout, unfortunately. A lot of rain will be coming in, but it's going to be warm to start. However, the temperatures are going to continue to decline through the day. It's going to be very cold at 28 degrees. And it's also going to be very windy, 20 to 25 miles per hour. Now, looking ahead into our week, we see Saturday, that's snow. It's March. We have snow. It's going to be below freezing all day. But, however, as the week begins to continue on, we will see some sun begin to come out. Nice and sunny conditions as we begin a nice little warm-up into our area, even seeing the weather begin to repeat at about 55 degrees at the end of this week, except the difference between what it is right now, we're going to have nice and sunny conditions. So hopefully I'm hoping that as we go into the rest of this month, we're going to start to see March go out like a lamb, Claire. So hopefully here soon, it'll be nice and warm and spring-like conditions.
Well, Aaron, that's a bummer. We got some unlucky weather for our St. Patty's Day tomorrow. All right, I know it's not your fault, though. At least I hope not. Thank you, Aaron. Well, in lighter news, a local Walmart is giving back to the community. The Cocoon says they received a donation from the store to help sexual assault survivors. BG24's Kerrigan Stark has the story.
Walmart Giving has donated a $1,000 grant to BG's domestic and sexual violence shelter. This organization is known as the Cocoon. They work closely with survivors of the community, which is what greatly influenced Walmart into donating. The store's front-end coach and community relations champion, Victoria Schroeder, explained how they decided on giving their grant to the Cocoon.
They're a well-respected local nonprofit here in our community in Bowling Green. And they're respected for, taking care of women and children in this area.
Kathy Mole, the executive director of the Cocoon, explained how money like this can go towards items that survivors really need. A lot of them escape with just their children and have nothing.
And so we have survivors that are staying in our emergency shelter, and a lot of times they're either come with very little, and so then they're in need of sort of, what we talk about is the basic things that we all need every day.
Mole and Schroeder described how a donation like this helps add to that cycle of buying from a brand you love because they support a cause that is so crucial to the community. In turn, the nonprofit gains the attention of people who can donate their time or money. Mole is very thankful to be a part of a town that helps one another.
The Wood County community is really very generous and really works hard to make sure that we are supporting and taking care of each other. And so the work that we do at Cocoon really truly would not be possible without the support of the community.
Anyone can donate to the Cocoon through their Amazon wish list, which can be found on their Facebook page. Think about what you'd want for yourself if you were in their situation and wanted to feel human again. There's a good chance that the Cocoon really needs it. With BG24 as a reporter and survivor, I'm Kerrigan Stark.
In just over a month, BGSU students will be preparing to move out for the summer. I can't believe I'm saying that, but the Office of Sustainability gives students the chance to donate their items instead of just throwing them out. BG24 reporter Macy Austin spoke to the Office of Sustainability on the Campus Restore program.
The United States contributes over 200 million tons of waste every year.
So despite it just being like a waste to the environment and depriving other people of having stuff that they, could use and things of that sort, it does produce, harmful greenhouse gases, the more you put into a landfill. It's what's causing climate change. Waste for us happens to be one of the ones that we have the most control over. So the more we can reduce what we send to the landfill, the lower that will be.
BGSU's Restore makes it easy for students to do their spring cleaning without contributing more waste to landfills, and it's located right here in McDonald Hall.
With the Office of Campus Sustainability, we're concerned with how much is going to the garbage and, why can't we reuse these things? So the When You Move Out program is every year starting in April, and students can find collection boxes around campus, and when they're starting to kind of wind down with finals, get ready to go home for the summer, packing up things, they're going to find things that they don't need, and we accept those, diverting all that stuff from the landfills.
The Restore is currently open for students to shop for free every other week. In April, the Restore will go into full donation mode with the When You Move Out program. For BG24, I'm Macy Austin.
All right, a great resource to keep in mind. Switching gears now, a new type of robot has made its way to the university, except these ones, they're not giving you your Starbucks order. BGSU has introduced new floor cleaning robots. The university says the robots are designed to assist custodians with cleaning campus. 6 of those robots are vacuum cleaners and 3 are floor scrubbers. Those robots are using a navigation system to clean those floors. BGSU is the only public university in Ohio that uses that technology.
Well, new changes are coming to the Stroh Center.
Yeah, coming up, BG men's basketball hires a new head coach heading into that next season.
And after a rough end to the MAC tournament, how the women's basketball team looks to bounce back heading into its next tournament.
Welcome back to BG Today. I'm Lucas Kleinmeyer. BGSU introduced Todd Simon as the new head coach of the men's basketball team this morning. The hire comes 10 days after the firing of former head coach Michael Huger. Simon comes from Southern Utah University. Over the last 3 seasons, the Thunderbirds won 20-plus games and was the season's 4th-ranked offense in the country. Excited to rebuild a program, Simon is ready to bring new energy to Bowling Green.
We want to make this the golden era of Bowling Green basketball. Well aware that it's been a couple years since we've been in the tournament, and I think that's appealing to me, right? Because it's great things come to those who wait, and we waited long enough, and we want to take this program to where we believe we can take it.
Simon is tasked with rebuilding a roster and a winning culture. Last season, the Falcons finished 11-20 overall and missed the conference tournament for the 2nd straight year. Women's basketball continues postseason play tonight against Liberty in the Women's National Invitation Tournament. The Falcons fell in the MAC Championship on Saturday against the Toledo Rockets 73-58, with the loss BG gained an automatic bid for the WNIT. However, at the same time, the loss reminds the program that even with the recent success, they still have another step to take.
When I first got here, the only thing anyone talked about was try to make it to Cleveland. And now it's like, okay, then you go from let's make it to Cleveland to let's win in Cleveland. And then you go from let's win in Cleveland to let's win the whole thing in Cleveland. And so that's the next step for us. And the only way you get experience is by experience. And so a number of our kids now have had this experience twice. And that is motivating.
BG tips off against Liberty at the Stroh Center tonight at 6. In his 3rd season with BG Baseball, head coach Kyle Halleck is looking for more success on the field. BG24 reporter Reese Landon talked to the coach to learn more.
The BGSU baseball season is in full swing as they prepare to return to Stellar Field for the 2023 season. The Falcons started their season in February, but have had to wait 16 games to play in BG due to chilly pre-spring weather. Head coach Kyle Halleck is excited to watch his team compete as the home team for the first time this spring.
When you're at home, the advantage is if you're playing even, you know what you have to do to win the game. When you're on the road, you're trying to set the tone and say, hey, this is what they're going to need to do to actually win the game. So we need to be a little bit better front runners.
The highlight of the season thus far has been a win on the road over Louisville, previously ranked as the number 5 team in the country.
Yeah, I think that Saturday in Louisville is one that everyone that was there or able to watch on ESPN will remember for a long time. It was important for us to really prove that we belong on a national stage and that we can play baseball at the absolute highest level.
Halleck is excited with the big wins, but he remains focused on the future and helping get the program to new heights.
As fun as Louisville was, and as fun as some of these past games, you know, 5th, 3rd, that was fun last year. That's past, and we got to move on, and we got to be at our best right now going into OU.
The Falcons' home opener is scheduled for next Tuesday against Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne. For BG24, I'm Reese Lannon.
That's it for sports this week. I've got to head to the Stroh Center, so I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, thank you, Luke. I'll be heading over to the Stroh Center as well in just a little bit.
And I am not heading to the Stroh Center, but got some exciting news. Not many students get to see their work on national TV, but for some BGSU students, they got to do just that. BGSU grad Steve Hartman hosts the On the Road series for the CBS Evening News, and earlier this year he needed some extra hands recording video for his story on a student here at the university. And that's when he reached out to the School of Media and Communication here, and several students stepped up to help.
It just, it was really inspiring, eye-opening to see that he put faith and trust in us, even if he wasn't there firsthand. It was just kind of like Jasmine and Jose watching over us, so he just kind of put his all faith into us, which when we were a couple of us met afterwards, and we were all just kind of talking, it was really cool. We wanted to see, kind of what he thought was the best out of it. And then in class, we were actually talking about how cool it was, too. One of the guys in my class was just talking about how he was my shot was on live television. How cool is that?
Cool indeed. You can watch that segment featuring their work on cbsnews.com. Not many people can say that they got to work with Steve Hartman, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's just a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and for everybody, I know Ryan Dick, our news content director, he got to help out as well, so it's a really great opportunity for everybody involved, and shout out to Jasmine and Jose for all their great work.
Stick that on your resume, not
Absolutely.
bad. All right, well, thanks so much for watching BG Today. Follow us for that latest news on Twitter at BG24 TV, or find us on the web at bgfalconmedia.com.
And we'll be back next Thursday with updates from around Bowling Green and Wood County. Have a good afternoon.